So we use Paylocity from the very beginning, from the recruiting stage to get all of our job applicants, to then do interviews, to then track them, to make an offer, to then have them become an employee, put them through our onboarding, and then we also use it for our payroll processing. The scope of our use is broad. We literally use it for everything. It's our HRIS system and our payroll, it's our everything. It resolves the need for multiple different systems. I love that everything is just in one place. I love that it's very user-friendly. All my employees can use it, and it's easy to help them get on board with using it. It handles payroll very well. It handles time and labor very well. It handles applicant tracking well. And the onboarding process is really well. It's very easy to customize. We went through a couple of different service reps, but that's about the only... That's been my only issue with the problem is a couple of the service reps. I know they're working on implementing it so that we can control our own GL. That I'm looking forward to. That is one thing that I feel like has been missing, so I'm happy to see them addressing it. $10+, I recommend it to everybody who asks me. We used to use a different product, and it was not very easy to onboard people. It was kind of a manual process for onboarding. I feel like Paylocity's onboarding is very, very well thought out, handles it very well. So I would say onboarding is probably one of the things that they do well. I honestly can't think of anything it's not suited for, so... I've used Paychex, I've used ADP, and I've used iSolved. Paychex, I feel like they have not really kept up with the times. I feel like Paylocity really expands as their users are growing. We changed from iSolved to Paylocity because when it came to processing payroll and getting support for anything, it was an absolute nightmare. So Paylocity has done leaps and bounds above the others as far as support goes. My employees are happier because they have a system that's easy for them to use. So they're more inclined to stay connected. We use the community a lot. Which really helps us deliver messages to all our employees across the board. So I feel like that's been a big return on investment as far as employee engagement goes. But as far as actual dollars go, it's been the most bang for our buck that we've ever had in a payroll system. Well, like I said, I'm a department of one. So I kind of do it all, and I don't have a ton of time to spend tracking applicants and paying attention to all of that stuff. So I appreciate that I have one system where I can do everything. It tracks everything right there for me, and it retains all of the information in the system, so I don't have to have a bunch of different systems that I'm constantly going through, and it saves me a lot of time. So like I said, we use community a lot. It helps us deliver messages across the board. We also use it for simple little surveys. Where do you want to have the company holiday party or things like that? And I feel like it's easier because we have locations all across the country. So it's hard sometimes to get that connection. But in that community, everybody is able to be in one space, talk to each other. They do send each other little messages and do impressions for each other. So that is kind of nice. But not being in the same building, having that same feel of being in the same building is really nice. Absolutely. Yes. 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 All of the Microsoft softwares. That's about it. Very likely.